Germany. I'm 17 years old and I'm on exchange in Poland for 1 year. I don't know, like a really funny situation. There are a lot of funny situations that, I don't know, I just can't say like an example, but there's always something funny, like because of misunderstanding the words. Because I'm always on holidays in Poland since I'm young, and I want to write my matura in Polish. And I like the country, like the countryside is really nice, and the people are really friendly and really welcome. I don't know, I like the country, like, I like the people, and I just like Poland. I can't say why, but I just like it. They have a lot of vodka, they're stealing cars. The women are really beautiful in Poland. They're really unpunctual and they're easygoing. It's like, oh, I'm too late, so okay, I'm too late. The women are angry in Germany. We're really organized, punctual, porządek is everywhere. The Polish people eat a lot of meat and potatoes, and they have a lot of sweet, like the cakes are really sweet and the chocolate is really sweet, everything is sweet. They eat really late dinner, like around 9 or 10, they eat really late for me. I think like it's almost the same in Germany because we're really close to each other, so it's almost the same, but we don't have that much traditional food like in Poland. Bigos. I don't like that they're always too late and I always have to wait for people. And I don't like that if we eat dinner together, then there is meat and potatoes, but there are no vegetables. Like they don't eat vegetables in Poland, it's just meat and potato, and that's all. I think that the women are always nice dressed. Even in school, the girls are wearing dresses or skirts, and they always use like makeup, make their hair really nice. And so they always try to look really nice. And they're really, really skinny, the women in Poland. Should I say some words? Miłość, drzewo, szafa, książka, everyone. My school in Poland, my Rotary Club, my mom, my friends, the host family, everyone.
I'm Sabrina, I'm 16. I'm from the United States and I'm on exchange in Bydgoszcz, Poland for the year with Rotary. I don't know, I can't think of really a lot of specific situations. I think mostly it's with the language and using the wrong word. For example, I tend to mix up like the word for, it's like śmierci and something for laughter and trash can. And so sometimes I want to say something is funny, but I end up saying it's like a trash can. I wanted a country where I've never been and I don't speak the language. Poland has a lot of history, which is very interesting to me. And in general, it's a country that I didn't really know anything about, and so I wanted to go somewhere that was just different. I like the people. I think it's difficult to get to know the people, but once you know someone, they're very warm and very welcoming and very friendly. I think in the US, we don't have that many stereotypes about Poland. In general, I think like most of what we know about Poland is like from World War II or something. Other than that, I have heard like they drink a lot of vodka or like they steal cars or something like that, but not that we're fat and we eat fast food all the time, that we own guns, I don't know, that we're loud, that we're rude. It's definitely very different. Poland is a lot of like meat and potatoes, a lot of cakes and stuff too, like pastries. I think in the US it's hard to compare like in general because there's not really a traditional food in the US. It's kind of like regional differences and whatever your family likes to eat. And I think in the US people eat out a lot more, like my family doesn't, but general people do, whereas here it's more traditional for like the mom to cook at home and stuff. The meal times are also different, like we have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, whereas you guys have like breakfast, second breakfast, and then obiad, and then like a smaller dinner. It's kind of different. My favorite Polish dish, I really like bigos. Yeah, I think that's my favorite. I think one thing that's difficult is like Polish people are difficult to get to know, like at first. The language is really hard, so that was a struggle in the beginning. And in the winter, it's like there's not a lot of sunlight. Yeah, I mentioned a little bit about like being hard to get to know, but being very welcoming. I think in general, like Paulina said, like the women tend to look really nice and dress really nice, like a lot more than in the US. I think it's a lot like more casual. I think people here are a lot more like are very hardworking too. Like in school, I feel like people have a lot more respect for school as an institution. I think family structure Mieszkam tutaj przez 8-9 miesiąc, więc no trochę się uczyłam i z moją host rodziną mówię po polsku. My family, my friends back home, Rotary, the other exchange students, my host family, my school.
Hello, my name is Lucky. I'm from Taiwan. I'm 18 years old and I'm exchange in Poland. At first I couldn't recognize hello and thank you in Polish. And so when I saw my neighbor, and I just went on, thank you. And then my neighbor was like, what? Because the language, I never learned it and never heard it. And also really different culture because in Europe, I really like food and people because host family, friends, and school teachers, or everyone is really nice and friendly. We always think about Europe because it's Asia and Europe and even USA is really different from Taiwan, and we always think about they are more outgoing. Yeah, I think they don't have a lot in Poland because probably it's too far over. Taiwan is really tiny. Yeah. But mostly they always think we use chopsticks for everything, but actually we also use fork or knife. In Poland they have more meat and less vegetables, and their food is mostly more salty. But in Taiwan we usually have every meal have vegetables. Pickles. I don't when some people they always stare at me or they feel why you come here let me feel uncomfortable there. They are extreme. Some people are really welcome to Poland, but also a lot of people they always look at me why you come here or it's I stayed at Poland over 8 months and we can have simply conversation. My family is my friends in Taiwan and also my Rotary Club.
Thank you.